Hello and welcome to a Smurd P video, and today we are looking at a Power Rangers Lightning Collection Deluxe Monster Mighty Morphin Snizzard. And I did not time this correctly in terms of, well, we've just had Snizzard as a robot on Once and Always. It was not my intention, but I have had this figure for a very long time, but with so many releases in the last 2 months of Power Rangers, been absolutely swamped with Power Ranger figures. It's only now that I've actually got around to finishing it off, some of these, and getting back on track. So on the side, you have the beautiful art, Mighty Morphin there. Very beautiful artwork there. On the side, you have what he comes with. It's very snazzy. He's in this new environmentally friendly packaging. So let's get him out and have a closer look at him. So here he is out of his packaging, and the tail comes separated, which is quite cool. It's got some nice little movement there, which is pretty decent, so you can get him jumping around, or like in Lord Zed's wedding, where they're jumping over it, I think, if I remember correctly. And he's got these little snake hands, which in the Once and Always he used to capture the Rangers and suck them in, or whatever he did with them, which is pretty cool. And then on the head, some very, very nice detail. I love that. Love that the mouth opens. I feel like this is a bit weird. I wasn't expecting this. This is almost like he's got a snaggletooth there, but I guess he had that in the show, hence why he's got it there. But I did think it's weird rather than the two primary teeth on the side, which would have looked really, really decent. He's got very, very nice eye, although if you're looking at it from the front, you can't really see it, which is a little bit frustrating. Now, I put on his accessory on the top, on there, which looks very, very cool. I do like that. That seems like it's specially designed for that. I can't remember if that was meant to be it is an apple on the top. As you can see, it's golden. It looks very nice, if I remember rightly. Does Kimberly fire it through? I think that's right. And he's got this nice little spine going on there. And then the legs are just phenomenal, with just literally like snakes poking out, which is very cool. But he's got these tiny little feet, which I feel if they had been a little bit bigger, perhaps he would stand a little bit better. But maybe he wouldn't be what he is meant to be, etc. as well. So the snake hands, I think the only bit that I can groan about is I wish that this had a little, you could bite there, etc. But I do like the fact that it's got fangs, it got little eyes in there as well. So in terms of articulation, you got a bit of mouth opening there. There's no real movement. Oh no, there is a little bit of movement there on the head. Very minimal though. Probably more impressive in a minute when I open up that chest piece there. There's movement on the waist there because this whole piece comes down. I've showed you the tail. You can do a little bit of the splits. You can go up like that, like that. He does have, oh, there is movement on. Yeah, there is definitely a good single in there. And there is plenty of movement on that foot, which is pretty nice. Nice array of articulation. And then if I do this correctly, I probably won't. You can just take this piece. Oh, you can just break it on camera completely. That is, I hope that hasn't snapped. Let me go look at this. So thankfully I didn't actually break it. I would have been quite annoyed with myself. The fact that I've had it for a long time, that would have really irritated me. So it's just, you've just got to take it down gently and rotate it around, otherwise it just pops out with too much force. So too much force is bad. But you have this nice piece here with the snakes in there, which I absolutely dig. Not sure about this bit. This bit pops out quite a bit, which is I do find a little bit irritating. You can also see the movement on the head now. He can sort of look down a little bit. So which is very, actually adds to it, I think. So which is pretty awesome. So in terms of accessories, if I can get him to stand straight. See what I mean about the legs? the feet, he comes with this lasso, which is pretty awesome. And then he also comes with this very bow that looks like it's bent. Would it have been nice if this was separate? Maybe. But then maybe I would say that, oh, wouldn't it be good if it's connected because you can't really hold it, etc. So, there we go. That looks pretty. Yeah, that's just, it's just flexible, plastic, etc. And then he comes with a little snake, which I do like quite a bit. I think that's pretty awesome. So let's bring in some Power Rangers for him to fight. Alright, so here he is with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I decided not to put the Green Ranger in here because I think, if I remember correctly, this was just before Green with Evil. Was it Foul Play in the Air? I can't remember, one or the other. Anyway, I've tried to make the most out of all of Snizzard's stuff. Him eating a ranger, a snake getting Trini, Jason being lassoed. So that leaves Kimberly with her bow and trusted arrow to take out that apple, and Zach trying to free Jason, etc. So I think they look very, very cool, and it's nice to have lots of options with this figure of how to set him up. And to wrap up the video, here he is next to the rest of the monsters we've had, mainly from season 1 here, and obviously we've got our first season 2 monster there. And obviously we've got the Great Minotaur on its way as well. And you hope that robot versions of Snizzard and the Minotaur actually follow at some point. I think that would be very cool. I'm looking forward to adding them to the mix as well. And they're just starting to look really, really nice. And it's nice. But it would be good to have monsters from some other eras as well. I feel like that is something that is needed. But this is a good start. Anyway, hope you like my video. If you do, please support my channel by subscribing. Thank you to those that are already subscribed. Make sure you look after yourself. Very important these days. And as always, embrace the geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.